morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is Firefall Live. I'm Frank Lettieri, and they edit my pants in post. We also, so I'm Faded Pez, aka, and I'm your, the lower third here is wrong. Need a new one. I didn't tell Marjorie about that. Actually, I'll let you break the news when I introduce you.
Sure.
And as always, on this gloomy-looking day, I am joined by the sunshine, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
The queen of Fow.
Fow.
And Brandon,
Yo.
aka Brandflakes, our new lead community manager.
I'm here.
Very excited to have you here.
I'm very excited to be here. I was just saying before the show, like, it was crazy watching the show last week from home, and then I'm sitting on the couch this week.
Awesome.
Yeah, excited to be here.
How has your first week been?
First week's been awesome. Just settling in, getting to know everyone, getting to know the community, chatting with them there. Been on Twitter, talking to some of you, catching live streams, jumping in and just chatting. Having a good time, getting things all settled, and gonna move right into it, I think, starting next week with some cool stuff. I mean, Frank, we got some exciting stuff for you, right?
Do we?
Well, I mean,
Dun, dun, dun.
Your new lower third.
That's right, my new lower third.
Yes. Should we break the news?
We should. Go for it.
This.
You don't know this.
I don't
think
know this.
Very few people know this at the company, actually. I think only like 4 or 5 people
I think
know.
only 4 or 5. But it's really exciting to announce that Frank got promoted.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
So Frank's officially going to be our community programs coordinator.
Manager.
Sorry. Yes,
Yay!
manager. Community programs manager. So
Congrats.
yeah, that's
Thanks.
awesome. As you all have seen, he's been doing a lot of work on the programs, and there's a lot more, and even more programs working on. So he's going to be able to devote a lot of time to that, which is awesome.
Hooray.
Yeah, really excited.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I was really excited. That was really funny because you pulled me into the office.
Yeah.
Your first day. At the end of your first day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Getting things done.
I know, right?
Bam.
You're promoted. You're promoted. Everyone's promoted.
It's really funny because
I felt like Oprah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's awesome. So I mean, I'm really excited that you're here. It's been an awesome week for me. Just seeing you get immersed, I'm really excited to continue the path and move towards launch and beyond.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is great. So also within your first week, we had a little bit of database maintenance, we'll call it.
Yep.
And we snuck in a few fixes.
Snuck it in.
Snuck in some
Might
things.
as well. We had some ready.
Yeah.
So we had to bring the game down anyways. Might as well get what we can in.
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever was finished, I guess, at the time.
Right.
We just, hey, let's put those in there. Along with a uptick on the version number, which...
Whoopsie.
Someone made that mistake, but we were like, we're not going to change it.
Welcome to 0.9.
First week, Brandon starts, I get promoted. 0.9's out with 3 bug fixes.
Yeah. I was also excited about that little teaser I got to put in my intro post.
Oh, right.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it either.
It's
go
the,
check out my
I
intro
can't
post.
say what
Okay.
it is.
It's the redacted.
Yes,
So,
yeah, that's what it is.
That's
the
what it
redacted.
is.
No,
Yeah.
he posted something and it was just like, what can I post? I want to post a teaser or something. So I took the redacted and put a color overlay on it, and so it just looks like a silhouette. And
Yeah.
he posted that on the forums, and then Matt's like, "Did you ask someone that if you guys could do that?" I'm like, "I'm gonna ask for forgiveness, not
later.
permission."
Ooh.
No, it's
So-
all good. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's awesome though. So
Yeah, got to be in some play tests for some stuff. That was cool.
yeah,
So there's some really cool things coming. I mean, like I mentioned in my intro thread, I was on the other side last week, and now being able to come in and see everything that's upcoming. I know there's just been a lot of talk about it in the sense of no talking about it. But I'm really excited because one of the big things I'm started working on this week and continuing to do is locking down all our reveal dates.
Yeah.
So getting all that planned out, and there's some really exciting things as a player that I'm excited to be able to
That's right,
share,
'cause
and I'm sure everyone's waiting too.
You did play the game for a little bit before you came on the company.
Yep.
So
Not too long, but enough to get the hang of it. Although you guys are going to get a chance to teach me some things, and
yeah, we're gonna have Lord Nikon in here in a bit to
Yeah.
go over that stuff.
L2 Firefall.
L2
Fow.
Fow.
And I actually did
Can we
it
make-
backwards for the camera.
Can we make like a motion graphic real quick for the intro to that segment? L2 Fow.
L2 Firefall.
Done.
boom.
That's how we got to even art, bro. Right? I mean, whatever. Oh, and yeah. So I guess one of the playtests you were on was, I guess you got to try out the Sunken Harbor event. We're still doing iterations on that one.
Yep. I think we're getting pretty close
yeah.
to revealing it to the world.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. The cool part is with this last patch is the way our technology works is we actually put the incomplete encounter in and then shut it off. So that all we have to do is a server-side hotfix, so you don't have to download a new build for just this event, which is awesome.
That's another thing that blew my mind when you were explaining the tech in being able to patch the server without bringing it down. I'm so not used to that.
Yeah.
That is huge. That's unique, and I love it because who wants the game to come down for a bit to do maintenance?
Right.
Of course, it'll be needed sometimes.
Sure.
For certain things, but to be able to just patch things, that's really unique. I'm glad we have that tech.
Yeah, it's really cool. Just let them play on the old build.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, set ourselves up so that Brandon and Sarah can play Fow Fow.
Fow.
We'll bring in Lord Nikon with us, and then Lord Nikon's gonna teach us the ropes, and maybe you'll pick up a trick or two.
Woot.
See you in a bit.
This is Accord Control. We are prepped for space fold. Initiate on Admiral's mark.
Initiating spacefold on Admiral Nostromo's mark. 3, 2, 1.
Arclight, this is Accord Control. Do you copy? Arclight, are you there? Arclight, do you copy?
This is Nostromo. The jump failed. We're still in Earth orbit, but losing altitude rapidly.
Stand by, Arclight. We're scrambling rescue shuttles now. Just hold
There's
tight.
no time. Dr. Bathsheba reports we've lost all power to the orbital drive. I need you to project the arc light's impact site. Begin ground evacuations and scramble disaster teams.
I can confirm that, Accord Control. Loss of orbit is irreversible. I'm ejecting the star chamber. It is critical that you recover it immediately.
Understood. Admiral, initial projections indicate a South Atlantic crash zone.
Control, divert the third fleet to the South Atlantic.
Yes, sir.
Bathsheba, can we re-trigger the arc drives?
No, there's some kind of external interference that's locking them up. I can try diverting power from weapons to the orbital thrusters. It'll give us a little control.
Do it. Maybe we can ditch in the Atlantic.
Sir, calculations are firming up. Looks to be Fortaleza, Brazil. Alerting authorities there. The casualties in the blast zone look to be close to 100%.
What? That can't be.
Orestes, is Amelia still living?
Bathsheba, get me those thrusters, now!
We've got a 5-second burn left at maximum power. That should get us clear of Fortaleza.
Negative, Arclight. If you ignite that burn, Sin is projecting a 95% chance you hit Rio.
Ready the burn. Give me manual control.
Sir, if you do that, 1.2 million people will die.
I'm well aware of that. Now give me control.
Orestes, you have full control.
Initiating burn in 5,
Arclight, abort.
4, 3,
Please, don't do this.
2. Amelia, Felipe, forgive me.
Mayday! It's gone there! You've been hit by some kind of energy source! You're evacuating the blackout, but it is a burn in everything! If you can get this, please, send help!
Welcome back. We're getting into the segment L2P Fow Fow.
Fow.
Way to go, Sarah. Sarah just coined a new segment for us. Perfect. We're also joined by Lauren Icon from Co-op Comrades.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks. Yourself?
Good, good. So, I learned that it's also gloomy out in London today as well.
Yep, and starting to get a little bit chilly as well.
Now you're gonna laugh. I mean, well, maybe not because you don't live in Ireland. So, we go through this. Maybe you will laugh. We go through this phase in California called June gloom, and what June gloom is that for 4 weeks in the summer, it's overcast until the sun burns it off by about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then it's sunny. And we call that June gloom because everyone's all sad because it's a depressing morning.
Well, I think it's cold today, and it's really only like 72, and I'm crying because it's cold.
So
You don't know what cold is.
I know.
I'm just buying Brandon time as he gets like set up a little more.
Fair enough. So first of all, I was just going to quickly say welcome, Brandon, to community.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm super, super stoked to be here.
Wild Phobos appeared. Okay, cool. We're also gonna do a Copa call-in today. Are you guys all set?
Yeah, I'm
Almost.
I'm ready when you guys are.
All right, cool. But we're also gonna attempt a Copa call-in
Cool.
while we're playing.
Multitasking.
We're multitasking.
Totally.
Lauren Nikon's gonna stay with us the whole time because he is our virtual guest. Well, I guess he actually
guest.
exists. So
Like a hologram?
he's our remote guest.
I'm a voice in a box.
Hot. That's hot.
Oh my goodness.
It's the wave of the future.
So why don't you guys get in game and
There you go.
and squat up
You
there?
should get a cardboard cutout of a character and then put that as the guest when you have a virtual guest on.
Yeah, that'd be great. We need to do this. This needs to happen. We're gonna skin Slender Man.
Whoa.
Drake in chat asked who's going to be on Firefall Live now that you got a promotion. He's not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. They will be editing my pants in post. Since I sit here with no pants on.
Yeah, he has no pants.
It's all smoke and mirrors, folks.
Smoke and misery.
Smoke and misery. But I will still be here, and I'll still be doing Firefall Live. And you definitely have a mechanical keyboard.
Who's that? Me, sorry. No, I don't actually have a mechanical keyboard. It's just the fact it's sitting right next to me, so.
Oh. So Firerizer says
Everybody
I should iron
it
my
sounds
shirt.
really loud.
I think this is the new style.
Aw.
That's what I gotta say.
I don't think you're on my friends list.
Yep, squat up.
New.
Let's see.
So what are you gonna be teaching us today, Lauren Icon?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of things I had that I thought I'd talk about was one is how to actually find a spot to thump, because there's something that you guys put into game that actually a lot of people don't know about, and even some players that have been in the game for like over a year. I was talking to them the other day and doing this, and they actually never knew that this feature existed.
Yeah.
So that's about reading the waves of a scan hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like a couple of bits about probably a quicker way of getting through an Ares mission if you're doing it solo.
Oh, cool.
Let's accept that. Something that I've recently just found out about, which is what you could use as a shield if you're not a frame that has like a shield ability. You can still get some cover that you can deploy out and use that.
LGV.
Yep. Shush. And I've got a couple of other things like how to get around the map a little bit quicker if you don't have an LGV, and possibly some like how to get the most out of things like a glide pad.
Nice.
A little bit. So let's actually join leader. Does actually help. Me trying to remember what I was going to do.
I know. What should we do?
I'm flying.
Check your map. You're flying. Nerf it.
Right. I'm in. Where are you guys? You're behind me.
Yep. There you are. Cool.
So it's going to be up to you, Lord Nikon, to steer them around.
Lead us.
Lead us.
Okay. If we head over to Lagoa Rossa kind of area, we can go do some thumping, and I can show you how to read the waves of the scan hammer,
Cool.
That
which
sounds
is
good.
north.
He's safe out there.
So Sarah, you're actually squad leader. I don't know if you wanted to promote, and I can put waypoints down. And
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So totally professional. I mean, there wasn't a break we could have done all this in or anything.
No. We did it on the fly.
Totally professional.
We're good at this. And don't you forget it.
So yeah, I just switched into this new color scheme for my battle frame.
Oh, what color
Blue.
scheme is that?
Oh gosh, I forget.
Is it the
name.
razor?
Is
That's Black Cats.
Yeah,
Oh.
Black Cats. That's it.
it's Black Cats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually one of my favorite war paints.
I visited the barber.
You visited the
Got a new
barber.
hairdo. All right.
Should also have that
Have
sweet,
to-
sweet Omnidyne LGV too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, at least that makes getting around the map a little bit easier. I wasn't sure quite how that was going to work, if you had an LGV yet or not.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm just floating around.
Oh, geez.
Well, you know they pay us in red beans, and we have to spend that right
Oh,
away.
geez.
So we have to have everything, and then that's it.
Damn it. Am I allowed to say that?
No.
How long have you been playing Lord Nikon?
I started playing in October 2012,
Oh wow. Okay.
but at the time I wasn't really much of a PC player, so I picked it up and started playing it. You guys are doing a mission over there. I didn't really play it that much. I think I played for about a week or so when I first got it, and then I kind of put it down for a few months and then picked it back up again in, I think it was like the end of January 2013, so last year, and then kind of really been playing ever since.
My first hands-on was at PAX. I think it was 2 years ago. Was it?
What were we showing?
Gosh, I forget. All
Was
I
it-
remember is the epic booth.
Well, yeah. There's always that. I mean, that's every show we decide we're going to.
I was going to say, was the booth anything like the one at Gamescom?
Well, no, that is like the epic of booths.
Ultimate
Like
booth.
even last
That
year's
was
was
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, the one with all the armor pieces around the outside the
I saw pictures of
booth.
that.
Yeah, and we had the stage in the center, just
Yeah.
littering Gamescom with Bronodons and Clothing Germany with 75,000 T-shirts. I think we had.
Jeez.
Yeah, bearing in mind, I went to Gamescom with literally just a rucksack from the UK. I was staying at a mate's. My mate booked us on as hand luggage only. And
Oh, wow.
I ended up coming back with all of this Firefall swag that I had to try and squeeze into my bag. It was an absolute nightmare.
That's actually my favorite way to travel without checking anything. Just walking on and walking off the plane. That's the best.
Yeah,
That's impossible for me.
That's
Not gonna lie.
too many
Right.
spikes.
So,
Yeah.
as we're here, Brandon, if you want to bring out your scan hammer, I'm going to
Yeah.
bring mine out as well so I can actually... Right, so what you want to do is whack the scan hammer down and then jetpack straight up and look at the waves,
yeah. you
which
can
this
see
is
'em.
actually a very bad example because there's nothing here.
Right.
Well,
Way
Okay,
to
let's try a little
go.
bit further over this way.
Kill it with fire. Loot. Sweet, sweet loot.
and the crowd's laughing at us.
Good.
Right.
We're doing our job right.
Damn it.
Hopefully there should be something over here.
There's a
For those of
bandit
you in
over
chat
here.
that are asking about the Sunken Harbor event, we did make mention of that earlier. It's in the build in an incomplete state. We have it disabled until we can complete it. So it won't require a client patch, but we're still working on it so we can complete it and actually have it delivered to you guys. No real ETA on that yet.
Wow, there is absolutely nothing around here.
There it is.
Oh, you found something?
You got
Yup.
Okay. Right, so if you hammer down and then look at the waves as they're
Yeah, you can
going,
see them
eventually they
leading there.
will all meet. So this could actually very easily be behind the melding.
I was
It
just
might not
thinking
actually.
that.
I think it might be. This would be a fun thump. I'm going to drop a thumper, but this could be a
Oh, there it is.
fun one. Aha, there you go. So yeah, that means that that's the peak. So that's going to be the highest quality resource you're going to get from dropping a thumper there. Now, as I said, this has been a game for quite some time, but a lot of people don't actually know about it. So I'm going to drop a thumper.
Belt thumping.
Oh no!
Brandon, you might want to
Yep.
run.
I had
Or
that
not.
happen to me once. Yeah, I learned the hard way.
I
When
love
it says do not cross, don't cross.
playing Thumper Chicken though is so much fun. You see how many times you can run back and forth in between,
Oh, that's actually cool.
and then yeah.
And now
We'll have to give
comes
that a
the
go.
fun part.
Yes. I've got to admit, I think the meld thumping used to be a lot better back in like closed beta, but it's still more difficult. There used to get some random things come out of melding though.
Aw, fireworks! It's so special.
Actually, that's one thing I learned is to the closer you thump to the melding, the more interesting
Yes.
creatures are going to get coming out.
Yes, so we do have like a different bucket, as we call them, of creatures for melded areas.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Be chosen actually come out and like, yeah, juggernauts and siege breakers and stuff like that are way tougher to deal with than Aranas and rage claws, in my opinion.
Now, what tier is this thumper right here?
It's a P1, so it's not
P1.
going to be too overwhelming.
They're asking you to drop a squad 3.
I'll do it for a laugh after this one. Just so you can see the difference. It's
Just
not
for the
gonna last.
lulz.
It won't last. Yeah, it won't last very long, but I'm running around in the stock of salt at the moment, so.
Man, I have
I didn't
no
know how
skill.
far advanced the frame you guys had, so I thought, okay, fine, I'll just jump on a stock frame and just put a couple of
Well, yeah,
links on it.
I'm running just a cord dreadnought. I really enjoy it.
Core dreadnoughts overpowered.
Yeah, I've been going back and
Please do.
replaying the stock stuff a little bit.
I'll save you. Oh, look who it is!
One thing I had to
It's
do.
Shira.
It is.
That's
it Shira, the
that's
Great
where
Pumpkin?
fireworks come from.
It's
Yeah.
the Great Pumpkin.
Hang on. You'll never forgive me if I don't.
It's really difficult playing on the couch like this. I'm not a good couch player.
Oh no!
I feel like everyone's judging me.
Oh.
They are.
One thing I always have to remind myself of: use my abilities.
Right?
They're
Yeah.
there for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my army members always moans at me no, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing, I always forget about abilities.
Yep.
I just literally would just sit there and shoot.
I killed those baby worms. Killed them.
Oh, we have almost no one queued up for Copa Colin.
Oh,
Call in.
No one wants to talk to
That's
us.
okay.
Not surprised.
Trap still was on there, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
He's back.
Oh, we got Shira.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, where are you calling, where are you calling from, Shira? I'm just kidding.
Don't look at my screen. I'm adjusting my earpiece and staring at the ground. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Shira, did you have a question you wanted to ask us today or something?
Yeah, but since there's no Q&A.
This is Q&A. It's called the Copa Colin now. I know you've been missing for a little while. We call it the Copa Colin.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd ask about something that popped up on the FG cast about PvP gear.
Okay.
What were the thoughts about it? Because I would think it'd make the game better.
To have PvP gear?
Yeah, it would be much easier to balance.
You're talking about even for open world PvP?
Yeah, for open world PvP and everything. Craftable PvP gear.
Craftable PvP gear.
Yeah.
I think it's worth considering. I don't think we're going to see that for the first iteration. I won't commit to the answer one way or another, honestly. In terms of like, is it going to happen or not? I'm not sure. It could. There's that possibility always there, but I don't think we're going to see it for the first run. So we're just going to be playing with our normal whatever we build based on the resources we got through either PvP or PvE type stuff, and that's what you use for your end game content on a global scale, which I think is
Bam.
honestly easier to manage.
I just killed that tormented soul with my hammer. I love doing that.
Nice. I love seeing them like cartwheel flip flop
Yeah.
when they die.
Me and my army guys, we have a habit of whenever we do proving grounds, we pretty much say, right, no guns at the final boss. Take the final boss out with hammers only.
I love it.
I have actually got some replay footage I need to turn into a video for that, but
Please
I'm
do.
going to put that up eventually.
Awesome. It's almost like the the Scanhammer Express 2.0 in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Right,
still
okay,
laugh
so
at
we're
that.
in squad 3.
Oh no.
This is not going to go well.
I'm
Here
running
we
away.
go.
I'm gonna pop shower out and answer this
I'm
question.
changing frame, that's for certain.
Well, I'm gonna let this one land, and we'll see how the
Yeah,
well.
and then it won't finish, so I'll send it up in a bit.
Alrighty.
Yeah. You don't want to lose it.
I actually want to. I think we should see this. So, we'll bring in bacterial after this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have one of those. Mobile battle.
You can actually look what we got for that last one. We get 375 raw copper.
Score.
Yeah, that's pretty shabby. Could be worse. It could be all sifted earth, right?
Yeah, true.
That was the first area you hit.
I remember my first time thumping. Actually, it was really funny. It wasn't my own thumper. It was another player's. And so the thing finished, and I took it. I'm like, oh no, did I just take their stuff? And
Oh,
so
no.
I messaged them. I'm like, did I just take your? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry. Noob here.
I could see how that would be an issue
Yeah.
for a new player. That's how funny. I hadn't thought about that.
Yep.
I think one of my first thumping experience was actually like the old style meld thumping.
Yeah. Just throw everything at them.
All the things.
Kill it with fire.
Throw all the things.
That's why I'm a fire cat.
Melted kitchen sink.
Oh no.
How's it going there?
We have a tornado.
Ooh.
You have a tornado next to your S3.
Sure do.
So
This is gonna be
tornadoes
fun.
gravitate towards thumpers if they're
Yay.
close enough.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I've lost
Ah.
a few
They pull
thumpers in the
aggro
past.
for sure.
I've actually done that.
Well, I'm dead.
Because we have that issue sometimes where
No.
thumpers will like go into, or I'm sorry, tornadoes will go into like the sides of cliffs.
Red flag,
So I'll actually use
no.
I'll just drop down like a stock thumper just to drag it back out so we can
I
hit
didn't
the
know
orb the orbs again.
I've been saved.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Thumping inside the melding. Yeah, I remember that too. So yeah, there was a time where you could thump inside the melding. The melding killed everything,
Jeez.
including creatures. So you just dropped your thumper in the melding, which the melding didn't damage the thumper for some reason. And you just
Okay.
sat there and watched it complete.
Exploit.
Well, I did one in Antarctica a little while ago with sleep, and we put the the thumper down. It was right on the edge of the melding, but where Sleep had put it, it was in the pulse. Like, it was just a really small pulse that come out, but it was just enough that it was catching the melding or catching the thumper and killing the thumper.
Oh,
Oh, way to go, Sleep.
Actually, this one hasn't been as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I forget. This one is just the personal, or is this squad?
This is a squad 3.
Okay.
we have
This-
some help
this,
though.
This one should be getting intense. Oh, you have some help?
We have some help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's been a few
some-
people. Yeah, Shira's floating around, and there's a couple of.
The Great Pumpkin. You see that? You see that jack-o'-lantern war paint with the pumpkin head? That's Shira almost every time.
Yeah, I was playing around with those. Found the snowman one. That was cool. Or the snowman.
Oh yeah, chiller.
The chiller, yeah.
I got that recently. Thanks, Pez.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lauren Icon won our.
Wintertide.
Yeah, he won one of the competitions for Wintertide.
Oh nice.
That's one thing I really have
Gave
to
most
work
of it
on.
away.
I really have got to work on upgrading my gear. I actually just switched down because I'm like, some of them need maintenance.
Well,
Like, I don't have time. I'm just gonna switch down. Not a good choice.
Ooh.
Yeah, look how fast I'm going down.
God,
I'm gonna drag in Bacterial now. Bacterial.
Oh geez.
What's up, Bacterial?
Oh
Hello.
geez.
Hello, hello.
Oh, snap.
Oh, it looks like we're hitting an intense moment here.
I demand for some news, maybe.
You demand for some news.
What's going on? So we get Brandon now, and maybe
Oh.
you leak something.
Well, I would still like to come back to work on Monday. So I could leak something, but you'll have to find me a new job. But I'm not sure if you were at the beginning of the stream, but one thing that I'm doing right now is locking down all of our reveal dates.
Yep.
Making our plan for, all that fun stuff. So,
Oh geez, I'm gonna die.
so at least that's in the works.
Yep.
So that's exciting that we're getting to that point. So you guys can kind of put that 2 and 2 together with those kind of things with working on it. But in terms of stuff, yeah, that's all going in the
Yeah.
plan.
No, drop down.
We very much want to share some of the stuff, and honestly, a lot of the stuff's still being completely figured out. There's still some details we need to figure out and stuff like that. Some things that we have mentioned on the forums that we're working on is there's a lot of feedback on progression, crafting, and professions and stuff like that. That that's stuff we're looking at, working on, building more content, stuff like that, and
And a lot of that stuff that I've seen for like the progression and crafting and stuff is a lot of it's based off player feedback, which
yes.
is awesome. So you're going to see your feedback at work, once you get to all the details.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to planning and stuff like that, we're holding off because the other thing is we don't want to release information too early and then have us, all sitting on that for months
Yeah.
or whatever.
So then maybe another question about the mentor program. Any
Mentor
use
program.
on that?
Yeah. So actually, Brandon and I had a meeting with web dev yesterday about the NCO program and the mentor program.
Yeah.
And there were 2 ways to do it. If we do the mentor program the way I wish it would work, which would also require some gameplay programmer time, which I asked the lead gameplay programmer how much of his time I'm going to get, and he gave me a big goose egg. So, so there's that way, which I can't get, but there's the easy way, the fast way, which would take very little web dev time. We just need a lot of mentors, and we'll just have to use zone chat. So my original thought was that we use a special channel just for devs, mentors, and new players, and that would make it so that new players can come in and they have it's just a trusted source for them to get their information when they have questions and stuff like that, or you're just reading people ask questions and absorbing information and knowledge from trusted sources. So the easy way to do it through Zone is Mentors are going to have an icon next to them, similar to like how we have the 5.
We joked that it was going to be a 4.
I love that idea.
I think we might actually go with the Apple fans. So that was a neat idea. But what it is, so then when you see people with these icons next to them, then I mean, even psychologically, you think, oh, that guy's got something next to him that's different than everyone else. I might have to pay attention to what he's saying, or it might be a trusted source. It's not as clean as the other way. I mean, maybe we can move into the other way before, but or I mean later on. But that's the idea: is that you have these people in chat that are signified through some means that players learn to figure out their trusted
Mentors
source.
are only devs?
No.
No.
Mentors are players.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I promote some idea about a year or maybe 2 ago to make a special maybe call down so the experienced players get in the game, plays these call downs, and all the newbies can see them.
So that was one thing
Can you implement stuff like that?
we were actually talking about that. So one thing we were talking about was, and I don't know if this would actually be feasible or not. We can ask. One thing we were talking about was using something like, remember the Arsenal banner from the Arsenal event, the Omnidyne banner? Like having something like that on their back that they can activate, and it's on their back. That way, it's like you see this guy running around with a banner on his back. That looks way different than everybody else. So, something like that.
Yeah, because even like us on our accounts, you can't tell that we're a dev unless you chat to us, right?
Not until we chat, or if you're wearing the
show.
Red 5 war paint, which looks very similar to the open beta war paint. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Okay, thanks for your answers. Have a good day.
Thank
Yeah.
you very
See
much.
you.
I'm going to sleep.
All right, man.
Sweet
Night,
dreams.
yeah.
Call back in again sometime soon.
Alrighty.
Okay, right. We've got this tower back. Oh, we're getting it. After this, I'll show you how to do the little trick with the glide pad. We'll head over and try and find a bomb mission. That would be pretty good.
There are tricks with the glider pads, even.
To get a little bit of an extra height on it.
Oh,
which a lot
right.
of people don't realise you can do. To be honest, I only found out about it a couple of months ago. Somebody telling me. Before that, I didn't actually have a clue. But then, to be honest, I don't tend to use the glider pads too often. I use my soaring afterburner. Which you're still chickening out of.
I am. No, I do. So we were actually going to do that with Kuro Saber last week. But my Firecat's not teched up high enough. I do have like a 250 quality soaring afterburner, and like
50?
250.
Yeah, trust me. It needs to be higher than that. If you're gonna use soaring afterburner.
Damn it! Well, the other one was expensive, and I couldn't put an 850 on anyway.
I was going to say, because the 250, the cooldown time, the recharge time on that's going to be really low.
Yeah, it's still pretty. It's still a pretty long cooldown.
Because what's my one? My one's currently a 717, but I've got an 834.
Wow.
I didn't actually mean to change frame. Yeah, I went around hunting for Culex wings. But you can do it with a slightly lower one, but you need something else to keep you up in the air for a while.
Yeah.
So with a higher wings, you can kind of stay up just from the wings.
Like I feel like you definitely have to rely on burn jets and Inferno Dash as well to stay up in the air.
Yeah, and even just decent jump jets.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Right,
Yeah, I
we've got
really
this-
got to get some more
Yes,
decent gear.
right. Okay, so if we head up to the top of the watchtower, we can use the glide pad. And basically what you want to do is when you jump on the glide pad, just look straight up for a couple of seconds. And instead of just going at an angle, you actually just go straight up. It actually gives you a bit more height, so you'll get slightly further on the glide pad if you've got a good angle.
I went straight down.
Yeah,
Win!
you need to make sure you turn around.
Way to go, Sarah.
I'm an idiot.
No.
You shake for a bit, and then you'll eventually kind
There we
of
go.
start to even out.
Yeah, let's see. This is not working for me. Oh, there goes my
It's the
ear.
same sort of thing you can do if you've got like an afterburner. You can use that to kind of just get that little bit of extra height. Yeah, let's see if we can find an Ares mission, a bomb Ares mission. There's a mission here. Let's see what this is. Basically, for Ares missions, if you're doing them solo or like literally one or two of you, what you can do is grab the objectives, like chuck them away, then grab another one, chuck it away, grab another one, chuck it away, and then just keep them like following in a line.
Ah.
Yep.
With the bombs, they're even better because they actually bounce. Like things like anything else that you need to take things out to the arc portal, they generally just drop in front of you, but you can kind of get a bit of an arc on them to throw them and kind of make them land a couple of meters in front of you, so you can kind of ferry out a few of them at one time. But the bomb ones, you can actually just kind of lob them and they'll bounce around corners and whatever else. You can actually get them into where you want them a lot quicker.
I have seen players doing this, and I've picked up on that really fast.
It's a nice little trick to try and get them done a little bit quicker than picking one up, running upstairs, dropping it in,
Yep.
and running back downstairs, grabbing
Yep.
the next one, and so forth.
I'm a fan of this strategy. I'm a big fan of this strategy.
Yeah, that's one thing I found is just picking up different things from just playing with other players and,
Yeah.
not being afraid to, don't be afraid to send a tell and send or whisper in to squad up. I
Yeah.
think a lot, there's some that may be afraid to do that, like, oh, I don't know them, so I'm not going to team with them. That's the whole point. Get to new players and have fun.
And there's a lot of helpful people out there.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I first started playing, just, it wasn't obviously in the mentor chat since we're still getting that set up, but it was just in regular zone and someone actually whispered me and showed me a few things. It was really cool.
Yeah.
You'll find really friendly people.
Yeah, I think that's how I've managed to gain most of my army members, is from generally doing stuff like that and to kind of help them when they first picked up the game.
Yeah, I always find that I have more fun with when I'm teamed with others.
All right.
So a couple of other things I was going to mention was, obviously you can use a LGV as a little bit of a shield if you needed to. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can just kind of call down an LGV and just use it as cover. Which, to be honest, I'd never really thought about until recently, and I heard somebody else mention it, and it was actually works pretty well. Although you've got to be careful because the hitbox of the LGV is quite tall, so you can stand behind it and still hit the LGV. So you need to be quite careful with that.
That's a
and a
great
couple of the
idea.
other things I was. Yeah, like I said, I only just found it recently.
Thinking outside the box.
One of the other ones, one of the other ones was obviously some people don't realise that you can use scan hammers on these surface deposits.
Yep.
But the only down flaw with that is you get about half the resources.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
If you run out,
the reason that we
Go on.
implemented that, if I remember correctly, was because people kept trying to do that, and they thought that that's what the scan hammers were for. And so we were like, well, fine, I guess we'll just let you guys then.
Yeah, I guess may as well. I'm gonna pop one more caller in here. Then I'm being told we're running short on time. So
okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
just a tube, repping AOD.
AOD.
Chubby, you there?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yay!
What's up?
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Good, how are you?
Very good. Where are you?
Good. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I've got Twitch on, and I should be. I'm hearing echoes of myself. This is awesome.
It's like when someone calls into a radio
So how's
station,
it
turn
going?
down your radio.
Good.
Everything's good. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's crazy. This week went by so fast. I
It
can't
did.
believe it.
And you're gonna get your first tiki
Yeah.
time soon.
Yes, I forgot. Tiki time today.
Yep,
Woo.
initiation.
Never forget.
Well, I will never forget again.
Not after tonight.
I don't know. Should we do Protocol 66 or should we just let you go?
I'm scared. I asked Pez yesterday. I'm like, okay, so what's Protocol 66? He's like, I'm sorry, that information is classified.
Execute Protocol 66.
So,
Have you guys figured out what Protocol 66 is yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we know what we're going to do.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no!
Oh my goodness.
I was asking people like, oh, where are they running right now in Firefall? And I was like, oh, just go up north and check.
Execute.
We should totally do a contest where you all mimic a dance from in-game and you send it in.
Yes.
We only
real
have
life dance?
4 dances in game.
Well, I mean, you know, take a video of yourself doing it and send it in, and you'll never know what you get back.
that can get scandalous for the female dancers.
We'll try our best to get Talent Search dance for you. We'll try.
That would be great. Get Silencer to do the tiki dance.
We'll try. I'll say Pez and Brad Blake requested this song Firefall Live,
Yeah,
and
tell him-
I was the messenger.
Yes,
you
tell
even
him we're
dance,
executing
bro?
Order 67 on him. Ah,
No, make that 77.
77.
His name.
oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I just want to came in and say hi to you.
Hey, glad you did.
Yeah, are you staying in game long?
Well, we gotta get back to the office and take care of our Friday things. I think we have a
Yep.
few meetings and
I've got a lot to do myself before Tiki time.
yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
All right. Try to avoid us, man. Okay.
No way.
No? Okay.
Alrighty.
Cool. Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
Thanks for checking in, Chubby.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right.
Right.
So
Thought if we had time, I'd finish this off with a Banklaw.
you want to finish it off for a bang? Where's this going to take place?
Baneclaw, not bang.
Oh. Baneclaw.
Oops.
While you guys set
Baneclaw.
up for Baneclaw, we are going to actually get into Baneclaw's favorite segment, which is Do You Even Art Bro?
Do you?
Since we need to get this done.
Do you even art, bro?
And we're back, I think. And I just saw Noxon. Speaking of Noxon, we were talking about gliders. I saw a video where he did, he raced, I think it was an assault, just on a glider from like Fortaleza Antigua all the way to Thump Dump.
Nice.
And all he used was rocket jump. He was moving super fast. It was hysterical. Anyways, our first piece of art. We have from Sergeant Stone, who's probably watching, the Jaguar.
Ooh.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Very nice. Very nice.
Shoulder mounted gun.
Yes. Yes, please. Yeah, it looks kind of like a War Machine if it was a battle frame. Very well done, Sergeant Stone. This is his actually second entry, his second battle frame he submitted to us. Next up, we have Asteria's Raptor.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's very cool. Very well done, Asteria.
Jeez. That's so cool.
And one of my favorites, and no stranger to Do You Even Art Bro, we have Funi and his melee engineer.
Fune.
Nice.
Funi makes some really cool stuff.
Talent overload.
It is. I mean, it really. So this week and next week, you know, it's tough, just because like the entries we have are just keep getting better.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, we need more fan art. I warned you guys. I warned you guys. If we don't start getting fan art, we're gonna start looking at my art. And I don't want to do that to you.
No! Send your fan art.
Stickmen don't count as art.
That's one thing I have got a sneak peek at. No! Just kidding.
Anyways, so Sarah, what's your vote for the art this week?
One for everyone.
One for everyone.
And then I'm going to have to go with Raptor.
Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
That was mine as well.
Brandon's going with
Raptor.
Raptor. I'm going to go
All
with
of them are
Fooney.
amazing, though.
I'm going to go with Fooney this week.
Yay, Foodie!
But that doesn't count because the Raptor won. So
They're all winners in our books.
Yep. So congratulations to Asteria. You're going to go on to April, and I'll probably see you in the finals. And the winner of the month gets a code for 80 red beans. Really cool.
Nice.
Really excited to do that. And last but not least, well, I guess second to last, we have Caption This every week on Facebook. We post a photo up there, and we want you to caption it. And we get some pretty cool stuff. Two guys really get what I like this time. First, let's go. After taking, that's supposed to be the last one. Damn it!
Oh no!
They're in order.
And that is not me. I'm not sad, but I'm used to being the only Brandon, actually.
Yeah. So
and I guess there was 2.
Yeah.
And now there's 2 again.
Before we
Yes.
had like
So-
5 Brians.
So we have
5 Brian.
We have
Brian,
Brandon, Brandon the modeler, not Brandon the lead community manager. And we
Not
actually-
Brandon the model.
Not Brandon the model.
The modeler.
modeler.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could show us his Zoolander though.
So first
Cool
one, I guess
steal.
this one's staying up there. So we'll go with it. You don't have one. Let's
Drop
go to
down
2.
is down.
One was Z brushing intensifies.
I love that.
Next up was 2 was did Brandon run out of tinfoil hats or is tinfoil plates on lamps the new thing? I don't think that was a
Sounds like
caption.
that.
What?
Did Brandon run out of tinfoil hats or is tinfoil plates on lamps the new thing?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Caption This is we
Yeah,
we
everyone,
take these scenes
all
and
the
you-
details that everyone sees.
Yes, you find all the cool stuff. Those are my favorite ones. I think there are some great entries, but these ones are my favorite. Next, hovercraft or 2-man LGVs next. I wonder if staring at this other screen will make it look like I'm working hard. It's not working, Brandon.
Aw, he does work hard.
He does.
Next up, is this tooth loose?
Oh no! Those are the worst dreams. Do you ever have dreams where your
yes.
teeth are falling out and you
yes.
wake up and you're like, oh my teeth?
There's a meaning behind it. Gosh.
I think it means you haven't been speaking your mind, something like that.
Is it?
Really?
That's what Google told
Yeah.
me.
Maybe I need to start speaking my mind because I have them pretty often.
Next up, so has anyone saved their work recently? Which is really funny because more often than not, the power does go out in the building.
Especially because they've been doing construction next door and the power will go out and you hear everyone just go, ah!
Well, I'm glad I know that now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to start saving my stuff pretty often.
Yeah, so that actually happens. 6, I wonder why no one ever uses that computer. The reason why I picked this one is because he replied with the picture and circled the Cthulhu there, which is actually Bobby Ross's.
Bobby Ross.
It's Dapper Cthulhu. And then last but not least, we have, after taking out tap dancing baby Cthulhu, Boba Fett's gaze turned to Brandon picking out the Chinese food he recently stole from the fridge. How did you know he stole Chinese food from the fridge? That is amazing.
It's because all Brandons really like Chinese food. This is a known fact. Chinese food.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So that's Caption This. I really appreciate it. I love reading all the responses. When we
Totally.
first post a picture, I'm like, refresh. Responses. This is awesome. Always a fun thing. Are we set up for Baneclaw? Have we killed him yet?
Yeah.
Brand Claw.
We've
yes.
killed him.
Brandclaw?
Brand Claw.
Brandclaw is dead.
Yeah, because Brandon got the winning kill, so.
Woo!
Brand
Did
Claw.
anyone get the claw? Who got the shell fragment?
Oh, Abernathy, and they don't know
No
what
idea.
it is.
And they don't know what it is.
They just linked it saying, what's this?
798.
Wow. What's that? If you don't know what it is, sell it and be rich. That's my advice. Unless you play a mammoth, then use it and have tons of hit points and never die.
Wow, someone just linked
Nerf
a
mammoth.
Yeah, look at that.
989.
Wow.
Was that Dark Bike or something?
Robin.
No, Robin there.
Huh. I wish I had a 989.
I'll buy it for 2.
2?
Yeah, just 2.
2 of the Christites?
Yeah.
This
I'm
is like
pretty sure that's all I have.
2.
No, you should have more than 2 by now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I gained some.
Sell it to a vendor.
Vendor.
Clink.
Vendor trash.
Just salvage it for 3 Christite.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. Well, since Brandclaw is dead,
Rest in peace.
we're done with Caption This. We're done with you, even Art Bro. Lord Nikon, thank you very much for joining us. I want to plug your stuff, Co-op Comrades on YouTube, Co-op Comrades on Twitch, AFG Cast right after this show with Cream. That's Lord Nikon. Thank you very much for joining. Did I miss anything?
Thank
Add
you
me.
for asking me to join you.
Yeah, and feel free to add me in game on my on your friends list. I'm Brand Flakes, but the E at the end is a 3. Well, the only E is a 3, and that's because someone already took Brand Flakes, which understandable.
So
It's a cool name.
Oh, we're starting a
that's
tower.
cool. You're just trying to mingle in with Snowflake because he's got the 3 at the end of his name.
Oh, really?
So you and
Aw.
Snowflake. Snowflake's a cool dude. I actually saw him thumping. I was just watching him thump the other day. He's the guy that posted the Firecat video where he just like stays in the air and does all these
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
stunts
Nice.
like all the
Oh,
time.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was like sitting there just watching him thump, and I'm just like going back and forth like this, like what the hell? And he's just using bombs away, afterburner or soaring afterburner, and I think Inferno Dash, just like staying in the air and just clearing out belt thumping. Guy's awesome. Bram Flakes with an S, Drake PL. Oh, and yes, I will. Let's say Lord Lamina is going to be streaming on Community of Chaos this afternoon.
Nice.
Usually starts at I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, there's some great streams going on. I caught John's feedback stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Lord Nikon's and I got theirs the other day.
Nice.
It's been awesome.
So I actually want to. I have an idea that I want to pitch to you later on about stuff we want to do for our live streamers.
Oh.
So.
Looking
Cool.
forward to that.
Anyways,
Pants
thank
off,
you very
dance off?
much, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you for having me. What's
Thank you very much, the Queen of Fow Fow.
Fow.
I like how you ignored when I said pants off, dance off.
Pants off, dance
He
off.
was pretending he didn't hear.
I was pretending I didn't hear.
Because you already have your pants off.
They already off, but I don't dance.
We can change that.
Anyways. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And be sure to check out AFG Cast right after the show. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.